Hello, dear friends, I am your old friend the wise owl. Today, I'm going to share a delightful tale about a curious friend and a very unusual meal, green eggs and ham. Before we begin, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Wise Owl channel, so you never miss out on exciting stories and fun adventures. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. This is samIAm, a cheerful and lively little fellow who loves to eat something very unusual, green eggs and ham. Yes, you heard that right. Green eggs and ham might sound strange or even a little funny, but samIAm thinks they are delicious. He enjoys them so much that he wants to share this special meal with his best friend. Sam believes that everyone should try new things, especially food, because sometimes the most surprising tastes can become your favorites. samIAm is very hopeful. He knows that his friend has never tasted green eggs and ham before, and he wonders why. He keeps asking, would you like to try green eggs and ham? Maybe just one bite, but his friend always says no. Still, samIAm doesn't give up. He thinks, if only my friend could taste these green eggs and ham, he would love them as much as I do. With a big smile and lots of excitement, Sam offers the green eggs and ham again and again, in different places and in different ways, hoping that one day his friend will say yes and discover the joy of trying something new and unexpected. samIAm is very excited to share his favorite food, green eggs and ham, with his friend. He holds a colorful plate with the bright green eggs and a slice of ham and offers it with a big, hopeful smile. Would you like to try green eggs and ham? He asks cheerfully, but his friend shakes his head firmly and says, No, I do not like green eggs and ham. I will not eat them, samIAm. Sam is surprised, but doesn't give up. He knows that sometimes people are afraid to try new things, especially when they look unusual or different from what they usually eat. So, he thinks of many ways to convince his friend to give it a chance. How about trying them here? He asks, pointing to the kitchen table, or maybe there, outside on the porch. His friend frowns and crosses his arms. No, no, no. I do not want to eat green eggs and ham anywhere, he says stubbornly. Even though his friend says no, Sam keeps smiling and tries again. He believes that with a little patience and kindness, his friend will soon see how tasty and fun green eggs and ham can be. samIAm was full of energy and ideas. He didn't want to give up just because his friend said no once. He believed deep down that his friend would love green eggs and ham if he just tried them. So, Sam started to think of all the different places and ways he could offer the special meal. Would you eat them in a box? Sam asked, holding the green eggs and ham inside a colorful box. His friend looked at it and shook his head no. Then Sam asked, would you eat them with a fox? He even imagined sharing the meal with a friendly fox in the forest, but his friend was still not interested. Sam didn't stop there. He asked, would you eat them in a house? Would you eat them with a mouse? He pictured all kinds of silly and fun places, on a boat, in a tree, here, there, anywhere. He was hoping that somewhere, somehow, his friend would say yes, but no matter how many times Sam asked, his friend kept saying, no, no, no. I do not want to eat green eggs and ham. Even though his friend said no, Sam smiled and kept trying because he knew sometimes trying new things takes time. After all the asking and offering, something wonderful happened. The friend, who had been so stubborn at first, began to feel curious. He saw how happy samIAm was every time he talked about green eggs and ham. Maybe, just maybe, it was time to try a little bite. So, with a small smile and a bit of bravery, the friend finally took a fork and tasted the green eggs and ham. At first, he wasn't sure what to expect. But as soon as the tasty flavor touched his tongue, his eyes widened with surprise. "Wow," he exclaimed, "I really do like green eggs and ham. They're delicious." samIAm smiled from ear to ear. He was so happy that his friend had given the unusual meal a chance. Sometimes trying something new can be scary, but it can also be exciting and fun. The friend learned that green eggs and ham were not strange or yucky at all. They were yummy and special. From that day on, the friend was no longer afraid to try new foods. He even thanked samIAm for not giving up on him and for sharing something so wonderful. It just goes to show, friends, that sometimes all it takes is a little courage and an open mind to discover something amazing. After finally tasting the green eggs and ham, the friend felt very happy and excited. He couldn't believe he had missed out on such a delicious meal all this time. samIAm smiled warmly, glad that his friend was now enjoying the special food. Together, they sat down and happily shared the green eggs and ham. It was a joyful moment filled with laughter and friendship. The friend realized that sometimes trying new things can be fun, even if they seem strange at first. It taught him to be more open to new experiences and to trust his friends when they suggest something different. samIAm was proud that he didn't give up, and his friend was grateful that he finally said yes. This story reminds us all that being brave enough to try something new can lead to wonderful surprises. So, dear friends, whenever you see something new or unusual, don't be afraid to give it a try. You might just find a new favorite, just like green eggs and ham. Thank you for listening to today's story. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Wise Owl channel for more fun and exciting tales. Until next time, keep being curious and kind.